Okay. Let's see if this worked. Do do do. Doop. I won't do add everyone this time. Do do do. Let's see here. No one in chat so far. Do do do. Yeah, at some point I need to make a role on the Discord that is Notification Squad. How about this? I'll do this right now. Do do do. Okay. Hey Dakota, what's up? How are you? I imagine you're at the arena. We're just playing a little bit of Dead by Daylight. Yesterday we got like a 3-person down at the exit gate as Oni, and that was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. So that's always fun. We had a few funny matches as Ghostface. So, and then I decided to prestige Ghostface so I can get Hex Plaything, and it turns out I got it, so that's exciting. How about you, Dakota? How are you doing today? Okay, let's see. Good old dailies. Sabotage 4 hooks and perform cooperative actions. Where else would I be? Fair enough. That is a valid argument. Let's play a quick match as Ghostface. All I have to do is get bronze quality or better in militia, so I think I can accomplish that. But anyways, I essentially prestiged Ghostface and got Hex Plaything, which I think would be great. Danny, wrong. Aw, darn. Wrong. I'm good thinking of playing Dead by Daylight at some point today. Well, considering I have dailies that are survivors, I might play with viewers today. Of course, I could just play with you when I get free time this afternoon. I do have a meeting at 7, but after that I should be free. So, Danny, how are you? And good morning, Bree, how are you? So, what Hex Plaything does is, essentially, every time I put a survivor on the hook for the first time ever, they essentially get cursed. And, essentially, their curse makes them have the Oblivious status effect until they cleanse it. You like early streams? Well, it's the afternoon, so it's not too early. Just let me know when that be Cool. Yeah, I'll be down. I'll tell you when. Okay, we have a bunch of people cross console, so that's good. I think the funny part is a lot of people kind of underestimate console players. They can do split time reactions a lot faster than PC, because with a lot of times with PC, WASD is very limited. For example, you can only go 4 directions, 8 directions if you're pressing certain keys at certain times. And then you can obviously double that as you go on. But the main selling point of good old PC is the mouse. So you can look very fast around. But the problem with just mouse and then the keyboard itself, I just don't like keyboard as much, but but they can do split time reactions a lot faster and have smoother movements compared to PC sometimes. So it all depends. Except for the longest time, I remember they had Dead Hard bugged. Like they could not move forward after launching Dead Hard, and it was so sad because they would be trying to Dead Hard to a pallet and then just immediately get bonked most of the time, or stabbed, or shanked, or whatever Hag does. I guess scratch. Demogorgon scratches. I know that for certain. Yep, Pyramid Head straight up slashes you. Pinhead bludgeons you, kind of, because it's with a chain. Not the best map for my character. If I can find that Nancy, that would be great. Oh, you threw that too preemptively, I see. Good old Steve. So, David now has... You thought you could just do a little spin and just get away from me, but that's not how that works. One of them took care of their hexes. No worries, Nancy. I'll get ya. Another Hex gone. That was my Hex ruin. That's very unfortunate, but that's okay. Hex playthings are still active for the vast majority of the players. And I'm not too worried because that did buy me some time. Do I have a 3-gen available? Yes, but it's across the map. That's very unfortunate. Oh, hey, David. I was hoping he would try and go. It's really hard to mind game this one because there's just so much going on. Goodness. I don't like his new theme song as much. I don't like his new theme as much. I'll be honest with you. Take that thing, man. There we go. This match, I'm not gonna be as, like, distracted. Fang, what are you doing? I hate when people do that. I hate it so much when people do that. They purposely block, and that's part of the strategy of that perk, so I can't really complain all too much, but also at the same time, that person gets away scot-free, essentially, unless you really dedicate yourself to them. Very unfortunate. And they just got off the hook. I know where Nancy is. Somehow she healed herself. Darn it. She's just gonna do that. Her team across the map already knows I'm chasing her. What? I just can't catch up to this person. What? It's not that they're particularly amazing at just movement. It's just I can't catch up to them legit. Like, at the very end I could, but what? What? I don't think I was that sloppy with my movement. Was I? I just couldn't catch up to them. Until the very end when David could take a hit for them. What? They so do? What do you mean by that? Do they have resilience or spine chill? No, just situational awareness, prove thyself, borrow time, and we're gonna live forever. What? There's no way they could speed up. They weren't wearing the anti-bonk helmet? That's fair. Well, Super Saiyan Luna just outran me across the entire map. I don't know how, but... Okay. See, they certainly were not wearing the anti-bonk helmet. Sadly, I had a knife, and I think they may have had something to prevent knife stabs. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. I don't believe I did terrible with that last match. Just didn't get any kills. Yeah, I do Hollow Shell. Oh, I don't need both Olsen's journal and the lens. That might help. I don't know, I wonder if that was someone cheating, but I don't know definitively. Oh well. All I can say was that was a good match, even though there was 0 kills involved. If I had barbecue and chili, that would have been great. Because I wouldn't care if I got kills or not. I got points. I don't know, Hex Ruin did some work, but they found amazing stats. I don't know what you mean there. What you talking about, Bree? Um, but nevertheless, no sloppy movements probably had some sort of movement increase perk. Well, the problem was they didn't. I checked their perks right afterwards. They didn't have resilience or anything of the sort. It's very confusing. I don't think anybody cross-platform would be able to hack and cheat and stuff like that because, well, actually, now that I think about it, isn't Epic, the Epic Store version, considered cross-platform? The one where a ton of people got free accounts, and this is actually a very funny fact. So when you make a game very free for the general public, and it's still like online play, and it's like somewhat competitive, people are going to make a lot of accounts, and then they're going to cheat those accounts. So if you ban them, oh, who cares? They have another account to do. So possibility. We have this map. The only thing I like about this map is the center. It's usually by a few gens and stuff like that. And I can peek out them. Like this. There we go. That was clean. Barbecue and chili, whenever you put survivors on hook, you get to see killers outside of your terror radius. And you get blood points based off that. Hey, Jane. They screwed up. Speed hacks? I don't know. I'm not going to accuse someone unless I know definitively. Is there a way I can get up here? So... Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. That was very unfortunate. So, that's why you don't camp pallets. Cross-platform isn't impossible to hack on. That is indeed true, but it's definitely harder. Okay, this person's going over here. So, Leon's dead on hook. Remember that. Leon more than likely went over here. Yes. He worked on this gen. I imagine some of them are over there. Yes. Okay. Barbecue is really fun, really just a farming perk to make blood points easier. Yeah, pretty much. Hopefully I can get barbecue again for good old Ghostface, because it makes him a joy to play and makes it more productive for farming good old blood points. Where'd they go now? Ah, they got my Hex Ruin. Another example of why you don't camp pallets, everybody. If the killer's not stupid, they're not going to fall for it all the time. You're going to have to pick a side. And when you do, more than likely you get screwed. Because the killers are going to mind game it. Up, and the person killed themselves. That's unfortunate. DBD gets really repetitive. It can. What do you want me to look at? It gets repetitive with gens. I see you chose death. Fang, you are first to die. Congratulations, you bought a one-way ticket to Hookville. Population just you and 2 other people, mostly due to the fact they just killed themselves on Hook. Actually, Leon, not really. Hacking on a console definitely takes a lot more time than it would take with PC. I'll put you on this hook if I can. If I can't, we'll chase and hopefully... Oh. I'll find you the... I'll find the... You gonna struggle? Okay, good. You are not going to struggle. I would be heavily annoyed if you were to struggle while I'm doing this. I will just put you on a hook. I think the... Let's see here. Like, the main thing for me is I'm not opposed to giving them hatch. I just don't want them to struggle the entire time. I'll just give it to them. They don't have to do anything. Hacking on consoles definitely takes a lot more effort. Yeah, because mostly firmware. Where is it? They have a lot more firmware issues. It's really hard to just go in. Just go in. Do do do. It takes a lot more effort due to firmware, and then there's also other issues where most of the time, whenever you make a port or a console version, it takes a different programming language to make sure it's compatible. For instance, for the longest time, good old Minecraft was written on Java for PC, but for console, it could not do that. It had to use C++, for example. So a lot of the time, they have different coding, and that in itself makes it a lot more difficult because most of the time, what they're going to do is focus on PC community because it's harder to upgrade the firmware of the PC itself compared to consoles. Then you also have to get into the legalities. For example, Sony would not want anything remotely hackable on their platform. That's the reason why they limited like Fallout 4's modding capabilities to just simple files, is because they don't want the brick consoles or anything of the sort. Or potentially allow a program that could break their firmware and allow jailbreaking and stuff like that. They ultimately lose a lot of profit. Do you have all the killers? I do not have all the killers. I'm working towards it, though. Hey, Lahana, how are you? But, to say the very least, the platform or the consoles themselves would not want any sort of back entrance or any means in which they can, get into. Now, luckily for a lot of consoles, it's already super hard to hack in them to begin with. But it's whenever you have external programs that also coincide with your game. Let's say, for example, modding capabilities with Bethesda games. It opens a lot more than you think. So, typically, consoles do not like to be vulnerable, especially Nintendo and Sony. Nintendo and Sony will not publish a game if it's potentially risky, or if it is risky and they did publish it, they immediately take it off the market. Make it very hard to come across. However, the problem with cross-platform is they also, I think they had Epic part of cross-platform, meaning even though they're still PC, it's cross-platform. So it's not like a different programming language. It doesn't have any difference in terms of the anti-cheat or anything of the sort. So if you already have the vast majority of hacking on PC and you make it cross-platform, it's a lot easier to not be detected, if that makes sense, because everyone's going to look at cross-platform and it's like, oh, they can't be hacking, mostly because of how difficult it is to actually get hacks on a console. So yeah. Do you have all the killers? Well, I already answered the question. So, I don't have Clown, Plague, Freddy, which I don't want to buy Freddy whatsoever. I don't have Doctor. I don't have Hag. A few other killers I don't have, like Trickster. What? Yeah, I thought about getting saved the best for last for Ghostface. You got greedy there. You could have got away if you didn't do that. So one of the fundamental things is you find out very quickly that people get greedy, and when they do, they do dumb things. This one was especially desperate of a person that wanted to get that gen done. The problem was they need to get rid of Ruin first. Otherwise, I'm just going to come back and prevent it as much as I can. Which I think they just got rid of it. I don't know if that was... That could have been potentially Hex Plaything. It's plausible. That lean is so good. Console players are neglected. I don't believe they're neglected. It's more or less they have a lot more protection. A lot more protection compared to PC. Hopefully that makes sense. Why'd you do that? Why'd you look over at me? Why'd you tell me you was here? You could have got out of here. Prim and proper, too. But no, you had to look over at the guy who likes to stalk. She's going the right direction for this one. She has quick and quiet too. That is something to observe. There we go. I feel bad for getting the same people, but they are literally the easiest people to get. Compared to the others. That gen over there is being done. That's okay. Yeah, no, Bill, that's not working. There they come over to save the person. Is the person right here? Well, I hope you have DS. You do. Good. Oh, hello. I'm fine with this transaction. He has sprint burst. I could have grabbed him from that, but I didn't. I don't know why. So, like I said, don't camp pallets. It's ineffective. Unless you have someone nearby who can save you, don't do that. Like I said, don't camp pallets. Bad idea. Don't reuse pallets if the killer's nearby. They already know the trick. It's somewhat hard to go against a experienced killer. Like, when I know something's about to happen, I typically just get it over with. Is Ruin gone? Ruin is indeed gone. Very unfortunate. This is you, Ace. Hello, Ace. Are you not going to learn anything from this one? Okay. Thank you for learning. I wanted to be nice to you. You did just get off the hook. But I'm not too nice. I'll let you not fall victim to the same trick twice, but I am mean. In the regard that I will still take you down. That gen's being worked on. She jumped out. She wasn't smart. Sadly, she was not smart about that one. She thought I was gullible. No. It's very unfortunate when that happens. You sadly lost the 50-50 on that one. That's very unfortunate. I really enjoy Hex Plaything too. Because it makes the mind games a lot easier. I don't know where this last survivor is. Oh, he's right here. Hope the good old well, that's unfortunate. That could have been yours. I gave Hatch last time, but I'm not giving Hatch to this guy. He was good at chase, but he had fatal errors. I typically give Hatch to people that give up or are really good. Like, they do not deserve to die. Okay. I I say I did pretty good on that one. Like, sure, some of them healed up and stuff like that, but I think I did pretty good. Oh, boon exponential. Okay, I see what they were trying to do. Hold up, but they never set up a boon totem. All they did was cleanse my hexes. What? Did the other players get to the hexes first, or did they just simply not get the opportunity? Well, dang. They had, like, Shadow Step. They had Circle of Healing, Exponential. Some really good perks. But I don't believe they got to set that up whatsoever. Very unfortunate. Virgin activities. Hold up, what was that for? What was the context? I'm so confused. How is everyone, by the way? Sabotage 6 hooks. Hide within 10 meters without being caught for a total of 30 seconds. Do not want that. No. I could do that one. Wow, I got 2 common rewards. What are they? Oh, distant athlete and a horde outcast. Wow, that's what I always wanted. How close am I to leveling up? Oh, I showed you guys at the end of last stream, but not this stream. Currently, barbecue and chili, and we're gonna live forever. Really good farming perks for blood points are currently on sale in the Shrine of Secrets. So you have 2,000 iridescent shards. Would highly recommend. Would highly recommend. Although I will say you want to level up David anyways for Dead Hard, not No Mither. No Mither's like 2 OP. You would just be jerk for using it. But we're gonna live forever. Is a really good perk. Barbecue and chili. Just a farming perk. These are both farming perks, but the difference is you have a lot more situations to get tokens for We're Gonna Live Forever. Barbecue and chili is just plain and simple. You have to hook all the survivors at least once to get the 100%. They want me to get Hoarder for the what is it called? Battle Pass or Kill Pass? I don't know. They want me to get it. I don't want it though. So, Forced Penance. That's not good for Ghostface. If I'm being honest. Forced Penance is really good for other killers, just not Ghostface. Hysteria. Perk tier 3 would be good. I can also get Olsen's wallet. See? Perfect. So every time I injured the survivors, and they're all like all the other injured survivors will also suffer oblivious status, which very nice. Very good if I am trying to change targets and they don't know I'm there. Great for that. Do I want to play a different killer? I want to play a killer that will help me farm. Does Legion... Nah, hold up. You could tell I was trying to farm with Baba. I could with Michael Myers, but I don't have good perks for him. Man, I kind of do. I can get discordance. But the one thing about Michael Myers is you don't want to stalk multiple people at the same time. Because it actually divides your stalk by the number of people you're stalking. If that makes sense. So... Why don't you want to get Freddy? I just... don't have an interest in Freddy. I don't like the Nightmare on Elm Street films to begin with. So that's like a massive issue. But I also just don't like how he plays. I can say the same thing about Cenobite. I hate Hellraiser or Razor or whatever, how you pronounce it. But at least I could justify it by getting Hex Plaything or Deadlock. Deadlock is really good for the Executioner, which is Pyramid Head, which I love. And Hex Plaything is really good for Ghostface. So these are two killers I really adore and love to play. So I was like, okay, I'll bite the bullet and get this killer. What you get from Freddy is Remember Me. You get Fire Up. For each generator completed, gain a 3% stackable buff that grants a speed bonus to picking up, dropping, vaulting, damaging generators, and breaking pallets for the remainder of the trial. So this perk basically gives you 15% movement speed bonus to these situations. But if you just wanted to vault faster, you have other things you could use instead, or just use Michael Myers Tier 3 or stuff like that. Fire Up, not really that good. Remember Me has recently been seeing a lot of play. You become obsessed with one survivor. Each time the obsession loses a health state, you increase the opening time of the exit gates by 4 seconds up to a maximum of 8 additional seconds. Put it to a maximum of 8 seconds? Really? Huh, that's weird. I thought it was a lot better than that. Blood Warden, which this is an in-game collapse build in a nutshell. I really dislike in-game collapse builds. As soon as an exit gate is open, Blood Warden is activated. The orders of any survivors located within the exit are now revealed to you. Once per match, hooking a survivor while Blood Warding is active calls upon the entity to block both exits for survivors for 30 seconds. That in itself is a powerful skill to have, while you also have Noed, Remember Me, or Crowd Control from Trickster. No, it's No Way Out. No Way Out. That can be a devastating in-game collapse build. But I have no interest in these perks. So, okay, is the killer at least good? Honestly, I don't really like the killer. So what you can do is set up Dream Snares. Dream Snares slow down survivors that get caught in them. Right? Then what happens is, they slow down so you can catch up a lot easier and get a hit while they're looping. the problem is, people just trigger them when you're not in chase with them. It's simply pointless. It can't be disarmed like a trapper. So you have to be somewhat smart with the trap placements, but anywhere you can be smart about it is not going to be actively useful. Then you get dream pallets, which if a survivor's smart enough, they won't pull down unless they really need it. I don't know if there's a delay is massive or you're just taking your time to reply. Taking my time to reply. Mr. New Vegas is still on Spoon. I think I remember them. I think they just started whenever I left, right? But Freddy, I have zero interest in. At least with Michael, which I'm not good with Michael. The only perk I really like on him is save the best for last. But at least I like his films. I like Halloween. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, really like Barbecue and Chili, but also I like Leatherface as a killer. Pig, I literally thought would be a bit better, but not too bad. Not amazing, not too bad either. So yeah. Nemesis on Rio, I was going to get. I have no interest on Rio, but I do have an interest in good old Call O'Brien and Merciless Storm. So that's the reason why I don't want to get Freddy. I just don't like his perks. The second thing is, just don't like his movies. Third thing, I just don't like how he plays. I also think it's really stupid when a killer has a passive. Like, I hate Cenobite for this too. They have a passive ability they don't have to do anything for, and they get it, regardless. You can do things to prevent it, but it gives away your location and stuff like that. I really do not enjoy that. I could also play Oni. We did have a fun time playing Oni last night. We could also play Trapper for once. But I don't have a good build for him. What perk should I put instead? I think it's gonna be Ruin. All I can say is Mr. New Vegas moving on to Spoon is probably for the best for him, to say the very least. Because the other platform was not doing all too well. I'll go ahead and do that. Do I have anything to increase blood points that is useful? I'll do this. Why not? Why not play Trapper for once? I wonder if Crocus is on Spoon, or is he still on Cuddle? I wonder sometimes. Sometimes I think about reaching out to content creators that were on Cuddle for a while, but it's like I don't want to bother them. They either moved on or they are very loyal to the platform, and I kind of burnt that bridge. By the way, you're probably wondering, why am I using padded jaws? Well, very simply, I thought it was so funny to use padded jaws. That's literally it. I thought it was funny. Actually, I might even take off Tar Bottle. It's not worth it. Honestly, Freddy's only good perk is Blood Warden. I mean, like, Remember Me does have its uses. Recently, with the Rancor challenge, it's been used. It actually does help. The problem is it takes a lot of preparation, and you can easily get better perks that do way better. For example, save the best for last. Typically, that's a way more rewarding perk that rewards you for leaving the session alone and going after other players by boosting the recovery time for each time you get a successful hit. That makes sense of an obsession perk. With good old Remember Me, I don't really see much of a purpose other than, oh, it takes longer to get the exit gates and everything. Fire Up is just, I don't really see a purpose. Blood Warden can be powerful, but it relies on you hooking someone after... What was it? After the gate's already open. But a lot of players are already just 99 anyways. So it's one of those things where it's like I don't really see it as that good. Because if someone's smart, as soon as someone gets knocked down and they're picked up, they just leave. Just in case if there is Blood Warden. If the person was teabagging at the exit gate and realized Blood Warden was there, that's natural selection at that point. That person's going to be culled from the gene pool and naturally sacrificed. But at the end of the day, it only gets the cocky players, to say the very least. But even then, if someone's really smart and they want to play around this in-game collapse, they just do not open the gates until everyone's there and accounted for. So that's something to realize. So Freddy, I don't really want to buy him. If he was someone I could get with iridescent shards, I would get him eventually. But the way things currently are, no. I'm gonna make this wing a living hell. I hit the obsession. Out of all the people I could have hit, I hit the obsession. Hello. How do you heal yourself up that quickly? What? They healed themselves up so quickly. What? Well, no, that didn't work. What? That is so unfair! That is so unfair! What? What? She's just using this one vaulting location over and over again. Because she had dead heart. That is so disgusting. And she's able to do it. Oh my god. That is absolutely disgusting. You are going on a hook and dying, my friend. Jeez, that was awful. That was just awful. She has borrowed time, so remember that. My hitbox is large enough, but not hers. Okay, okay. I need to remember that, apparently, because she can just walk around it, but I certainly cannot. Yeah, foolish me, you know? What? Okay, killing you. Killing you in particular. Yet. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. You know? I made a big mistake there. I understand what I did wrong. I was definitely punished for it. Now I'm lost because I don't know how to deal with this in particular. I am slightly upset by this. I hate boon totems for this exact reason. I'm destroying this one. Okay. I hate both of you for entirely different reasons. I hope you don't have DS just so I could do this. I am so sorry for having to tunnel that one person. I feel awful, in fact, that I tunneled that person. But also at the same time, it felt so great in the process. Feel so awful about it. But man, it felt nice. Felt absolutely nice. Where am I going? Right. They are restarting that gen. No, they're not. Okay. What? She knows she can get away with it. That's the worst part. And he had deliverance. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that didn't work out for you, Chip Pal. That did not work out for you. I feel kind of bad for being mean, but also at the same time, yeah, I'm gonna be mean to these players because they did that earlier. Oh, what? That last minute of hesitation cost you that. Oh. Well, that's not working. Oh well. I'm just gonna leave you there. I don't mind leaving that person there either. I literally do not. I hear the noise of the crystal, but I don't know where it is. Oh! That was awesome! They're in the basement? Why would they want to be there? Hold up, what? I didn't even notice you. Boop. And boop. I wanted to lay some traps. I know which gen they're at because it takes forever to regress. Yep. Where's the hatch? I heard it earlier. What? Is it above me? What? I don't care if this person escapes, really. However, I would have minded if the other people did. This person overall was not that bad of an issue. Yeah, no, you flashlighted me earlier. You're going to die. Asking for mercy after being a jerk? That's a spin in the face, mate. They're like, open it up, please. I thought they might have had deliverance. Oh! No! Did it count? Did it count? Did the last green glyph work? Yeah! GG, well played. I just can't believe the Claudette fell for that one. I can't believe it. I thought it was so obvious that it would be on the staircase. I got 35,000 from that. Neat. Well, we're about an hour and 30 minutes in. I honestly want to stream until I can get dinner. So, we have options. Do you guys want to play Survivor? And we can all play together? Or would you prefer we swap to another game and just end this stream and start a new one? What if we were to swap streams? I'd probably play some Sims 4. Man, I really messed them up though. I honestly don't believe I had that good of a perk arrangement either. Honestly, to me, good old Ruin for Trapper is good, but not like super amazing. Freddy used to be the most broken killer, yes, and then they kept nerfing him unnecessarily. Well, I should not say unnecessarily. I don't know what happened to Crocus, but that dude creeped me out. Like, how so? Most of the time whenever I did hang out with him on that platform, we just talked Persona 5 and RPGs. So, I don't know. Wonder why he was creepy to you. Freddy used to be a broken killer, but ultimately, not... Like, I don't believe he was the strongest killer. Broken as in there was something wrong with him that was unintended, maybe. Okay, they intend for certain things to be as powerful. But they nerfed him over and over until he's the way he is now. I love how they considered Legion easy. It's just not easy. You want to play with me? Okay. We can play some Survivor. I don't have the best in terms of survivors. Like, for the most part, I'm doing decent. Though, no, Sims. You want to play Sims instead? I mean, we can do that. I should probably explain what survivors I like playing. I like playing Bill because I'm very altruistic in nature, but I also like Jeff. Just because of how Jeff looks. That's purely it. Hold up, what? He was in his 30s and was open about having a 15-year-old girlfriend. What? When did this happen? I had no idea. He had a long shadow reach hitbox. Yes, he did. David, I personally liked because how aggressive he was in terms of altruism. So I just built my entire character around that. And then, obviously, I love Leon S. Kennedy. The Resident Evil franchise is amazing. But yeah. Okay, maybe a 3-minute delay. I mean, fair enough. So you guys want me to go ahead and end this stream and just play some Sims? I'm fine with whichever. Jeff is cool. Exactly. Jeff is cool. No one plays Jeff anymore. It's very sad. Why don't they want to play my failed artist boy? I wouldn't say failed. He actually was successful. Okay, maybe 16? Yeah, but 16 is still, like, a bit... I would not even say a bit. That's a large age gap. Oh. That's just weird. That is very weird. Trapper, can you stop being as loud? I'll change it to a more silent killer. Yeah, I forgot he does that too. So, Sims 4? Does Ghostface make noise? Slightly, okay. That is certainly weird, especially with someone significantly younger than you. That's... only the internet. Only the internet. Actually, I'll end the stream before anything else. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. We'll start a Sims 4 stream shortly after this one ends. So, hopefully you guys had a fantastic time. I'll see you guys next time. Boop.